So tá muid réile tasnú agus Antara.
Deputies, I'd like to begin my statement today by welcoming all present to the Dáil Chamber and wishing everybody, particularly my female colleagues, a happy International Women's Day. As Minister with responsibility for gender equality, International Women's Day is a significant day and a reminder of my department's mission of working towards a fair, equal and inclusive society where rights are respected and everyone can reach their full potential. In particular, empowering women and girls is a key priority of Ireland's domestic and foreign policy, with an overarching goal of creating a fairer and more sustainable society. Notably, through the Citizens' Assembly on Gender Equality and the subsequent Joint Oireachtas Committee on Gender Equality, a clear and sharp focus has been brought on to the specific measures that we can and we must bring to advance gender equality. I must commend Dr. Catherine Day for her work as Chair of the Citizens' Assembly, all of the 99 citizens who took part in that, and our own Deputy Ivana Bacik on doing likewise for the Joint Oireachtas Committee. As the latter's report quite rightly outlines, until gender equality is achieved, democracy is unfinished. This is why Government is committed to a structured and meaningful response to all recommendations and to tackling inequalities wherever they appear in our society. As deputies will be aware, a year ago, Government announced the holding of referendums to amend the Constitution to address the wording of Article 41, a key recommendation of both the Citizens' Assembly and the Joint Oireachtas Committee. This Friday, the Irish people will go to the polls to make their voices heard. Government has considered the recommendations from the Citizens' Assembly and the Joint Oireachtas Committee for constitutional change extremely carefully. If enacted, these referendums will amend Article 41 of the Constitution to provide for a wider concept of family and delete Article 41.2 of the Constitution to remove text on the role of women in the home. A new Article 42b will be inserted to recognise family care. The Electoral Commission is undertaking its public information campaign with printed information distributed to all 1.8 million households in the state. Ballot papers and polling cards have also been printed for the entire electorate, and voting and counting arrangements are being made at centres all over the country for the vote that will take place on Friday. Though International Women's Day itself is a date of huge significance, for government, that goal of achieving gender equality is not regulated to a single day every year. It's an ongoing, it's a daily priority, exemplified by the practical measures that we've taken to advance gender equality. Notably, the government has taken comprehensive steps to address domestic, sexual and gender-based violence in Ireland. I'm pleased to report that a new statutory agency, CUAN, dedicated to tackling gender-based violence in all its forms, was established in January 2024 and was recently launched. Co-designed with DSGBV NGOs, bringing together what was recognised as an extremely fragmented range of supports for domestic, sexual and gender-based violence. CUAN will have among its functions responsibility for coordinating and overseeing all the actions set out in the third National Strategy on DSGBV, delivering key services to victims of domestic violence and leading on awareness-raising campaigns.